your horror movie podcast.
All right, welcome back, Hackstep Slash. It's your boy Hacky. We are doing more of our 31 for 31. The last couple episodes were in this like weird speaker view because apparently Zoom updated on me, and I don't know, AI just basically took over our podcast for a couple. But
what the hell?
because I'm apologizing for this, Justin, do you have a
Yes.
dad joke to make them laugh?
Let's win over the people. Hey, did you guys hear about the construction at Dracula's castle?
Absolutely not.
Well, apparently he's revamping the place.
Oh, you're horrible. That was kind of good.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
I'll give you that. On like a regular joke, that was like a 3, but like a dad
Okay.
joke, that was like an 8.
Thank you. You're not going to edit like cricket sounds in there for that awkward silence we just had together, are you?
I mean, you're giving me ideas. I don't know if I'm gonna have the time though, because
Yeah.
Hackstab Slash, we are under strict
We
time
gotta move.
constraints because your boy Hacky leaves for Florida on Friday.
Like,
Today,
what, 2
we are
days?
recording this on Wednesday.
Yeah,
By
we
the
gotta
time
fly.
this comes out to see the masses on YouTube, I will probably be riding some form of like Tron, maybe. I think my kid really wants to ride that.
There you go. Let's go, Tron. So tell them what we're doing
Absolutely.
today. Who picked this? You picked it? Me picked it?
I
Me picked it?
picked Goosebumps.
There we go.
R.l.stein live action like version of just all his books. It's a full-length feature film, and I picked this because we wanted to pick Halloween movies that weren't just scary. We wanted to pick stuff that could be fun for everyone, and I think this falls into that category where this might scare the pants off you, and you're also going to laugh and you're going to enjoy it, and then you're going to have no problem watching it again because chances are you're going to watch it with your kids, and everyone knows, just like Justin, when you do something fun, you're like, I want to do it again, I want to do it again, I want to do it again.
Yes, let's go. All the
Let's go.
fun. Hell yeah.
Have you seen this before, Justin?
No, so dude, it's been one of those movies that's been on in the past, like on TV. So I've seen parts. Like I remember seeing a wolf in like a shopping cart. Never watched the whole entire thing, but weird enough, my family wanted to have movie night the other night, and my wife wanted to have something like creepy for the kids. I gave them a list of movies. This was one of the 4 I picked. They actually picked Goosebumps, and then I was like, oh my God, wait, I'm supposed to do this for the podcast. So as I watched it, grabbed the notebook, jotted some stuff down, just watched this with the whole entire fam. So when we do ratings, I got my whole family's ratings, and I'm ready to talk
Dude, that's
about it.
amazing.
Yeah, I'm
All right,
pretty
let's
excited.
dive right into this. And this isn't going to be like a typical recap where we talk about the opening and then we cover the kills and all that stuff because there are no kills.
Right?
But what there is some good character building though to start this movie. We see Zach and his mom Gail. They're moving to town for Gail's new, I think she's the principal or the superintendent job.
Yep. Vice
And this
principal.
is immediately followed up with the female version of Justin. His aunt Lorraine swings by and gives this kid a poor bedazzled baseball cap. And both Lorraine and Gail make him wear this to go start unpacking the U-Haul. I feel so bad for Zach right now. Has anything like this ever happened to you in your life?
Dude, that is my life too. Because of course, when he's out there, he bumps into the next door neighbor. She's a girl. They're both teenagers. We meet Hannah, and she has some great back and forth with him about the hat. Oh my God.
Yeah, and not only just Hannah. Shortly after that, we meet her dad,
Yeah.
and things just get very awkward. And Lorraine says, he's real creepy. He moved in about a year ago. He's very mysterious. I love his scent though. It smells like BO and mint.
She is insane.
What?
Absolutely crazy.
I love her dialogue right now, but through all this like fun character building and new settings, new surroundings, all that stuff, we do learn some sadness to go with this family because we do learn that dad Zach unfortunately has passed away, and I think this helps further build the character depth right off the rip.
Oh yeah, you feel bad for Zach.
And then we go right to a school assembly where Zach is just trying at all costs to dodge his mom. And I don't know how I always do this, but I always tend to find a character that relates to Justin, even if it's Champ.
Champ.
Because Justin is Champ because he finds a way into awkward situations. Bro insults Zach, like Zach's mom, and then immediately backtracks and then basically asks him to the school dance and then says, wait, let's not go together. Wait, no, we can go together. Just like maybe let's not dance together. Well, oh no, if we dance together and then like the whole crowd gets into it and then we can just like, maybe some girl. Oh, I'm going to stop talking now.
Yeah, that did not go good. That was completely me. Like that. Yeah, that was so awkward. Oh my God.
That is 100% you. I feel like you get yourself into those situations all the time.
Dude, every single day. Like, it's
And
not even
it
funny.
was
Like,
so innocent too.
oh, I
Like when
always
he was
mean
like,
well
"Oh, we
too.
could
God.
dance together." He was like literally like, "Oh, we could go as friends, get the dance floor going." Like good gestures, good thoughts, but he definitely needs to work on his wording and line
He he,
delivery.
he does a lot. But I do love all, like you said, I do love all of the school scenes and everything. It just builds the cool community. They end up going back to it's later on at home again, and Zach is back outside and everything, and he talks to Hannah. And while unfortunately they have some great time, they're getting to know each other, basically say they want to keep like meeting up like that. But guess who's not having it? The dad, again, the absolute crazy dad. He basically screams at them, says like something bad will happen, never again. Like stay away from here. You gotta stay away. Like dude's
Basically
panicking.
threatens
Like
his life.
yeah, like something terrible's gonna like psychopath. And then they go inside, and like he goes inside, and Zach hears like a scream. He's looking through the window and kind of sees the guy yelling at Hannah. It appears that he's like scolding Hannah, and you hear screams. So he panics. He runs over there, tries to go, and the guy's like just not letting him in. And so what does he do? He calls the cops.
What
And the
happens with these
cop,
cops? Justin and Justine show up to the door.
I was just
Those,
God, I mean,
those cops are you.
the cop opens the door and right away, I mean, what does she like want to arrest? You're under freeze, you're under arrest or something. She like literally like is like about to freaking shoot this guy. But of course, the cops are complete absolute clowns. They find nothing at all. He basically shows like this like a TV and the girl screaming on the TV and he's like, "Oh, I'm an audiophile." And of course, when he says that, she's
Cop
like,
is like, "What file?"
yeah, she's like, "You're a what file?" And she's ready to shoot him again. And he's like, he enjoys good movies or whatever. So what like everything's innocent. Zach ends up calling and disguising himself as the cops. Basically, has Hannah's dad says he has to go to the station, and Champ is over there now. And you know what they're gonna do? He basically tells him, "Well, there's a girl in there. We're going in there." He's like, "Oh, well, does the girl have like a
Does she have
friend?"
a
He's
friend? I
yeah.
don't really care what she looks like. Does she have a
Yeah,
friend?
I don't even. Yeah, he has very low standards. Well, guess what? They go in there. They go through the basement, see all creepy bear traps. It's very, very odd. They basically get all the way into her house, and you see like a bookcase, like there's glass above it. This thing is like shielded, and they end up opening a book. Well, Hannah swings at them with a bat. She comes behind trying to like freak out, like, "What are you guys doing in my house?" And they end up there's like a special lock key. They end up unlocking a book. You want to tell them what the name of the book is?
Dude, the book they unlock couldn't have been a more like vicious book to start with,
To start
to
with, the
like
first thing we
really just
see.
shock your system. They opened the book called The Abominable Snowman of Pasadena. And this thing comes out and it is the biggest Yeti I think anyone has ever seen. This snowman is wasting no time destroying this town. Hannah, like, she kind of already knows what to do. She's trying to chase this thing with the book. And I've got written down, I go, Hannah's trying to stop this thing from destroying the town. Zach is trying to save Hannah from this thing. And then Champ is just chasing Zach because he's scared and doesn't want to be left alone.
Doesn't want to be alone.
Because he's read this book and his exact words were, I
Hmm.
read that book. I know what it did to Pasadena, and it's no joke.
No joke. And
Hannah is absolutely fearless, Justin. And she stares down this snowman because they track it down to an ice skating rink.
as a hockey fan, let's go.
All right. And where do they find this thing? It's stuck in the scoreboard.
Dude,
And
seriously, it's
he's
in the Jumbotron.
dumping snacks all over them, man. Did this make you
Oh,
hungry?
dude, I just want to say so much. Like, never mind. Like, this is as a hockey fan, my favorite part is they're like trying to get away and everything, and there's a Zamboni, and Champ jumps on the Zamboni, and the thing goes like everyone knows it goes like 2 miles per hour. They like jump on the Zamboni and trying to drive away, and it's just not moving at all.
Get off it. Get off it.
And I mean, they end up failing this. They come so close to getting this thing. It's an awesome battle. We got a hockey battle. One of them ends up in the goal. We got a goal. Let's go. But all of a sudden, right before this thing's about to get them, we see it's like starting to morph, and it shoots back into the book. And it's who's there? It's the dad. Hannah's dad is there, and he is absolutely pissed. I mean, thank God he was
You,
there.
oh, get in the car right
Yeah,
now.
it was crazy. And basically right away, like as they're driving, you start to realize what is happening. Uh, the person driving, her dad is actually R.l.stein, and never mind.
Dude,
Like you want to tell,
I love how they roped this out of him, Justin.
I was gonna say, tell him about Champ and Stein in this.
Dude, Champ is sitting behind him and he's just staring at him. And they figure out this is R.l. Stein and they ask him, and he's like, "Who's that? Never heard of him." And immediately he's just like, "All right, you know what? I got this." Zach is like, R.l. Stein, his books are overrated. And then
Yeah,
Hannah turns around, she's like, "What are you doing? Shut up." And
yeah.
he's like, "No, that R.l. Stein. I mean, who names this series Goosebumps? Like earthworms?" Like he just starts shitting all over these books. And then he delivers like the final blow. He goes, "Stephen King's better. I bet you he wishes he could write like," and then he snaps, slams on the brakes,
Hmm.
turns around, and he's like, Steve King, like they're homeboys. And he's like,
Oh yeah.
"Wishes he could write like me," loses his fucking mind. And Champ goes, "Oh my God, it is R.l. Stein. Can I get a selfie?" And he's like, "No." And he's like, "Oh, come on." He starts leaning over the seat. This is something you would do, Justin.
Oh
Starts
yeah.
leaning over the seat.
It.
And he's like, "Come on, come on." And he's like, "No." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, this is going to happen." And as he takes the picture, he's like, "Why would you do that?" And he's like, "It's for my Instagram." And he goes, "Oh, all right. Well, in that case, let me see your phone." And it just throws it right out
Just
the window.
launches it.
See you later.
It's awesome too because you basically they get back and R.l. Stein's talking about how like his monsters became real. He had these books and they needed to stay locked. If any of the books open, they basically come alive. And then all of a sudden, yeah, another book got opened because we meet Slappy. Holy crap. Like, this thing is terrifying. This is a ventriloquist doll, Slappy, that is pretty much in it, like, disappears and can, like, reappear. And this thing is, like, taunting him. He's basically like, I made you. Like, he is. And what a jerk, too, because he takes all the books. And this dude bails. This guy
He's got a
drives
pretty badass car, though.
absolute badass car. And he speeds away in this car with all the books, but he leaves gnomes to attack them. And I feel like this reminded me of a different movie we've watched before. I can't even
Oh,
remember
oh,
the name.
definitely in the barn.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was gonna say it was something in the barn. That's what it was. Something in the barn is something with the gnomes and
There's something in
everything.
the barn.
Oh my God, because this is amazing. All like they are getting attacked by this whole army of like Christmas gnomes until they end up, like escaping the house. They end up finally like locking it. But you see Slappy driving and he is just tossing
Dude,
these
he's
books.
humming these things out the
Dude,
fucking door. Oh my God. And it's not even like he's dropping one off per block.
dude.
He's throwing them through the storefronts like every other window. I mean, R.l. Stein has get a god awful amount of stories. So Slappy's no short supply of shit to
Everything.
throw out the window. And while this is happening, we see Justin and Justine, our deputy and our deputy
Oh
in
yeah.
training. They're sitting down, and Justin starts delivering these fantastic lines, and he's quizzing Justine on, hey, what movie is this from? What movie are they talking about, Justin? I know you appreciated this.
Oh my God, I do. Dude, I can't think of it at the moment. I
It's
don't
the
know.
Blob.
Okay, I was gonna say, what the hell were they talking about? That's what it was. The
It's the
blob, the
Blob.
blob. Yep,
And
that's what it
just in
was.
time, though, we see these aliens come through as
Dude,
Slappy's in there with them too, and they get frozen. And of course, Justin sees the rest of this town frozen as well. And then Justin gets out. I'm gonna keep calling him Justin. And then
yep.
Justin gets out, and he is absolutely heartbroken because he thinks he sees his dad frozen as well.
And
And
then
it's
he's
not
just,
though. It's just some random ass dude that
Dude, what
kind
the
of
hell was
looks
that
like
scene?
him.
They make it seem like, oh my God, like so sad for a second. He's like, oh my God, Dad. And then like my kids were watching it with me. They're like, oh no. And then he's just like, nope, not him. I'm like, what?
Nope. And then everything just constantly escalates in this movie. So it makes it such a fun ride because the next thing that comes out is this gigantic praying mantis and it is chasing them down the street and they go absolutely haywire. I mean, this thing is fucking everywhere. R.l. Stein he even goes, I don't remember writing about a giant praying mantis. Then it like hawks a loogie and he goes, oh, yeah, I do.
I
But
remember.
as they're driving through
Disgusting.
this town, tell me this isn't such a dad thing to say. One of the kids goes, "Stop driving straight. It's catching up to us." Hannah tells him to turn right. And then he does something that every dad does. Slams, like, he doesn't slam on his brakes, but he looks
Right.
at every one of them and screams, "Does someone else want to drive? Because I will pull over right now."
Dude, amazing. And just to touch like the chaos of what you talk about when you're driving through, amazing, like the mantis and stuff. And I'm pretty sure we saw like an invisible man. We saw like footprints of an invisible man on it. We saw a like what do you call it? A dog that was like a levitating, like evil
Oh
dog.
my
Like
god. Dude,
like
Lorraine's line delivery when she's like, "Oh, look, you're lost. Okay, let me go get you some water and we'll find your owner. Is he single? Is he cute?
dude,
Don't
she's
even
all that
worry
she
about that as long as he's got a personality. Does he have a wife that he's on the fringe of divorce and needs a little shove?"
That's all she cares about the whole
Like,
time
what
movie
the
too.
fuck?
And like as they're driving this, they're driving away because they need to find he needs to write the end of a new story. They basically say that. And he says how like, oh, I need a magic type. He's got like a special typewriter. He needs that magic typewriter. And they basically drive to a supermarket where they hide in the supermarket. And I mean, this was ridiculous because first of all, supermarket horror movies, I know you love those,
Oh,
but
Intruder, personal favorite.
that's
I
what I
will
mean.
let
I
you
know you
cover
love
this,
that.
but right after the scene, I just want to let you know something. So,
All
go
right,
ahead.
and then I also know I love werewolves, and what the hell do we have in a damn supermarket? We get a werewolf, and we have an absolute epic chase through this werewolf. This werewolf, I mean, I'm pretty sure at one part R.l.stein is in like the shopping cart being pushed around by
He's
them, and
whistling at him like he's a puppy throwing
yeah,
marshmallows.
they're throwing marshmallows at him. And then my favorite thing ever is they get outside and you like this werewolf's going back at him again. It looks like it's gonna get him. And who pulls up? We see a car fly, crush this werewolf, hit the werewolf. I'm pretty sure it shoots it into like a dumpster. And Aunt Lorraine comes out and she's like, "Oh, I think I just killed that bear." Like I just love it so much. And what do
She's
you
so
want to talk,
oblivious to
dude?
everything. She
So
even
amazing.
immediately sees R.l.stein as a single dad and goes, "Shouldn't we exchange information?" And he goes, "We will later."
Yeah, they're running. Yeah, that's the best part too, because like they need to go to the graveyard, and he's like, "Not a good time. We
Yeah,
will
we'll do
later
this
though."
later. But I've got this werewolf in the grocery store is my kids' favorite scene of the movie. They actually watch this clip on YouTube because they can just watch it over and over and over again. Anytime we've put this movie on to watch,
Mhm. Yeah,
Roman immediately fat doesn't tell anyone, just grabs the clicker and fast forwards to this scene so we can start the movie from here because everything leading up to this movie in Roman's eyes doesn't exist. It starts with the werewolf trying to eat like the pork roast.
well, it's awesome. I mean, it's funny because I mean, it's a werewolf in a supermarket. I'm pretty sure the werewolf has like pants on, so
Yeah,
it looks so ridiculous. And he, yeah, like you said, he's like eating a pot roast. He's like walking past like the thing of limes. Like it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun
it is.
werewolf.
It is a lot of fun. But when they make it out of the grocery store, they end up in a totally less creepy and completely safe space so they can really devise a plan, right, Justin?
Oh, 100%. I mean, what's safer, right?
Yeah, I mean, definitely a cemetery. I mean, nothing bad ever happens there in a
Yeah,
horror
like
movie.
Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah, this is a big no for me. And these ghouls, I'm gonna call them zombies. I know you don't call them zombies in a movie, but these zombies look absolutely amazing. And
Hmm.
bro, every time you get creeped out or scared or a little bit in this movie, it's immediately followed up with laughter because these ghouls are enough to make the hair on the back of your neck stand up and give you like a little chill, like, oh shit. But they're running
Yep.
through these cemetery gates. Great song by Avenged Sevenfold, by the way. But they're running through these gates and everyone makes it through, but R.l. Stein gets stuck because he's a hefty guy like me. And
Yep.
he does the selfless, courageous thing. And he says, "Don't worry about me, guys. Go on ahead. Save yourselves. I'll take care of myself." Fucking champ goes, "Cool, later."
Dude,
Bye-bye.
and he just bails. And
Yeah.
wait, isn't Cemetery Gates is Pantera, isn't it?
Yeah, my bad.
All right, sorry. I just like wait a minute. Why did that sound wrong? Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
no, they Avenged Sevenfold has a cover.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
But
Uh,
yeah, dude, he takes off running. And I just love that when they finally get R.l. Stein through the gates, he's like, "Where is that little shit? Like, get back here. I'm gonna wring his neck."
so funny, and oh my god, so and they escaped too. But I will say there was like a weird scene in the graveyard where like he's having like a moment with Zach and have like a moment with Hannah, and it's like the moonlight
Yeah,
like
she goes
hits
all
her,
Twilight on him.
and she's Yeah, she is like kind of Twilighty, and I knew that I didn't know what that was signaling, but I knew something was really weird there. I was like, that was kind of odd. Not 100% sure what is happening there, but I literally wrote, I'm like, I wrote, is Hannah real? Like, what the heck was that? But now anyway, they get back to the high school now. So I mean, how fun is this? We went through a graveyard, we had a supermarket, and now we're like at like a school. I mean, all the fun
Yeah,
places for horror movies. And they're at the dance, and Champ and Zach run on the stage. And my man Champ, he takes that microphone and he is gonna be the hero and tell everyone. But no, he panics right away and freaks out and can't.
immediately hang
Immediately,
up.
he's like, looks like he's gonna do it, and he can't even talk. So he basically throws the thing to Zach.
That would
Zach's
be me in
face.
that situation. If we ever got on stage and you handed me a microphone, I would immediately hand it back to you and be like, "Can't do it."
Like, no, you do it. And he's basically like, monsters are coming. Like, he's basically telling everyone they're monsters. And of course, as he's doing this, like, everyone's like, oh, no, yeah, oh, okay. And there's like a kid, like, way up high, I don't even know, on the, like, up on top of something, looking outside so he can see that. And he's
He's
like,
like, "Oh
there's
look,
a
there's a
giant bug,
giant
like,
monster."
bug. Yeah, there's a giant bug crushing everyone's car in the parking lot, and everyone's like kind of laughing. Then the mantis like attacks and smashes through the wall, and you're like, "Holy shit! Like this is actually real." And then as that is happening, you see all of a sudden, I mean, you got the gnomes opening all the rest of the books. Like if this wasn't chaos now, you got these stupid gnomes. I mean, everything is opening right now,
Shit is getting wild.
real
But when
fast.
they split up and R.l.stein has to go find a place to write on this typewriter,
Yep.
did you see where he went and what it was?
What was it?
He went to the drama section, the auditorium where they have the stage like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
theatrical, and it is a preset setting for Stephen King's The Shining. And there is a desk with a typewriter from the scene where Jack Torrance just
Right.
types in all work and no play makes Jack
Yep.
a dull boy over and over and over. And R.l. Stein just goes, oh, how fitting. I absolutely love that.
What what a fun movie. What a fun movie.
Champ, when all this is happening and like the praying mantis and all that stuff is destroying the school, there is utter chaos. We see R.l. Stein starting to type away, working like a madman. I mean, he gets one line into the story and then rips out the paper, throws it away, and goes.
Dude,
He changes the wording and then restarts. And Zach is spearheading this whole thing. He is taking this shit seriously. He's trying to formulate a plan. Everyone's getting together. We see um, Taylor, one of the girls from earlier in the movie, who is Champ's absolute crush. She actually calls him Chump, and he just takes it because every she
mm,
talks to him.
right. It's a
She's in
win.
the hallway, and her and her boyfriend are running from the werewolf, Justin. And he just says, "Nope, see you later. You can't keep up with me. Your dog food. Bye bye." Champ ain't having none of this, dude. He takes on this werewolf with no fear, and Taylor even gives him a kiss for it. And this is such a beautiful moment for Justin to get his first smoochy smooch after fighting a werewolf by using his fillings from all the cavities he had when he was 10 years old.
How hilarious is that? Like he bites it, and then like I said, he's like literally loses his mind. He gets a kiss and everything, and it's because of his silver fillings. Like that is, I don't know. I love that
Who would have
so.
thought of that? I
I
never would have thought of that.
I love that so much that he bit a werewolf with that. Amazing.
Like I said, this whole thing is total chaos. Everything in the school is going 1,000 miles an hour, but we do slow down enough to see the interaction between Slappy and R.l. Stein. And Slappy gets fucking pissed, bro. He slams this typewriter shut and breaks all of R.l. Stein's fingers in the process. We see wild plants are starting to take over the school. There's fucking mummies, there's wolves, there's yetis, there's
Everything.
gnomes, there's aliens, there's robots, and there's even clowns. And if there's anything Bloodfest taught us, there are no rules when it comes to clowns,
Mm-mm.
especially that
Nope.
John Gacy ass looking motherfucker. Or
For
Wayne
real, this
Gacy.
dude
I
is.
am a mess today with names.
Yeah, you're dropping a lot of different names. It happens to the best of us. But
Ugh.
absolute chaos. But they have a plan, and they're gonna lure them away. So we basically see them getting up on a bus, and we see the bus drives away. These monsters end up catching up to the bus, and we see that there's like, like they set it up to rig this thing for driving. There's like a brick on there and everything, and it's like a rigged explosion. It works, kaboom. they explode, slow him down. We see R.l. Stein is with some of the kids on the real bus, and they basically go to that abandoned like amusement park, the Funhouse in the woods.
Hey,
And
what's your red flag, Justin?
I don't like all of them for love of God.
You're gonna
And
go to a fun house, an abandoned fun house when this is all happening. This is almost as bad as going through the cemetery.
all the red flags because guess who finds them when they're out there? Slappy. Slappy finds these guys, and you know what he unleashes? He unleashes the blob. But before he does this, basically R.l. Stein's like, Zach, you gotta finish writing this. Like, I just gotta buy you some time. And we see the blob completely engulfs R.l. Stein, but the Zach climbs up. Oh my God, what is that thing called? Ferris wheel.
The Ferris
The
wheel.
Ferris wheel with Hannah. I'm like that. I almost called it a hamster wheel.
That thing.
That hamster wheel. Yeah, he climbs up there with Hannah, and the three of them are up there, and Zach is writing, and he is finishing the story. But holy crap, this shit. Could you take us? My
Oh,
my
you're good.
thing's like, all right, good, because
You're
I keep having
perfect.
like,
Yeah.
sorry, all right. And we see this thing breaks free, and this is amazing looking. This thing is flying through the woods, and this ends up finally it crashes, it gets stuck, absolutely crazy. But they kind of realize like they have to open the book now that it's finished. They have to open the book, and every single thing will get sucked in there. But as Zach's about to do that, he kind of like they realize like he had the thought like Hannah, she isn't real. She was written by R.l. Stein to like be his daughter, and Zach knows like she's gonna go in the book. And Hannah basically tells him like it's okay, like
She's
you have
known. She's known all along. She's like, how
yes.
many sweet 16s can a girl have?
Oh
Like, she's
man,
not dumb,
no, no, she's not
but
dumb. She knew.
that shit broke my heart, man.
Dude, even my kid, oh my God, like when I'm even watching, my kids look so freaking sad because, like I said, she's like, you have to open it or I'm opening it. And Hannah opens, she's the one that even opens the book. And you can see it works. Every single thing is getting sucked into that. And like the last one basically is Hannah, and she, like, you see her like fading away, and she is sucked in. Champ closes it, and you want to take us home?
Yeah, we see it's the next set of scenes. Like you kind of bummed out because you realize that Hannah and Zach aren't gonna get this happy ending that we've all been rooting for this whole time. And what we do get, and I do really enjoy, is R.l. Stein and Lorraine are actually dating now.
That's cool.
And they are absolutely perfect for each other because they're walking into the high school and Stein is going to be I think the drama teacher.
Yeah, yep.
Was that what it was? Yeah.
I'm pretty
And
sure.
Lorraine is like all over him like white on rice, and like you could feel the sexual tension between them. I mean, this chick smells him and she goes, "Oh, you smell delicious. What is that?" And he goes, "Well, I rub myself in cilantro every morning."
Dude,
Like,
what the
what the
hell?
fuck? But he goes in, he meets the class. Zach is actually in the class with him, and it looks like they mended the fences. They become pretty good friends. And we see after class that we get a cool little cameo of R.l. Stein actually walking in the hallways. His name is Mr. Black. And just when we think credits are about to roll and like that's kind of it, turns out R.l. Stein wrote one more book. And in this
Let's
book,
go.
he
Yes.
brings Hannah back. And dude, we get our happy ending.
Yes.
Hannah's now enrolled in this high school. She gets to spend some time with Zach. Everything looks fantastic. R.l. Stein's walking down the hallway. The lights are going out. We're ready to hit end credits. And then we hit the typewriter typing. And it's the fucking invisible boy typing out the invisible boy's revenge. And then we get
Revenge.
end credits. I love this, dude. Come on,
Let's
Justin.
go.
Tell me about it. I am ecstatic to hear what your family thought about this movie.
Yeah, I got all right.
I don't even
So
give a fuck what you thought. I just want to
I
hear what
know,
your
right?
family thought.
Dude, I had a blast watching this movie. It's funny. It's fun. It's got like the perfect like intro horror stuff. Like, I mean, it's got like spooky characters and stuff, and it's got really cool like the October feels and everything, but it's not like scary. But it's got like an actual good story, and it mixes in everything for like people who actually know the R.l. Stein books. It has stuff in there for them. Even if you don't know any of the R.l. Stein books, I feel like it has stuff in this. I mean, I watched this and I literally I texted my wife before we podcast, and I said, "Yo, rate this movie." She gave it an 8. My kid's just school, it's a half day. My oldest, who's 11, I said, "What do you think?" He gave it a 9.3. My youngest, who's 7, I was like, "Hunter, what do you give it?" He goes a 9.7. So I mean, we got 8, 8, 9.3, 9.7 from the four of us here. So I think it's a
Oh yeah.
great like October family movie. I had a lot of I'm so excited to watch part two. I haven't seen part two. I've seen parts of that before, but I've never seen the whole thing. I'm super excited.
I think we might have to do part 2 on the podcast.
I'm watching it this weekend.
Just I don't waste no time. I'm watching it now.
Let's go.
All right, dude. I love these movies. I love these books. I love the TV series. Goosebumps is the perfect fine line of horror for people who want to experience chills and thrills for all ages without being deathly scared to look in your closet. I mean, you'll be scared to look in your closet, but you ain't going to be deathly scared. The acting, in my opinion, is great across the board. I do want to shout out our man, Dylan Minnette. He is, in my opinion, criminally underrated as an actor. He was fabulous in movies like Let Me In, Don't Breathe, Open House, and yes, Justin. He was even great in Scream 5 as Sheriff Judy Nick's son, Wes.
Let's
I'm giving
go.
this a very family friendly, spooktacular 8.5. Go watch this with your kids,
Let's
and
go.
maybe it will get them to want you to read all of R.l.stein's books. I asked ChatGPT exactly how many there were, and it told me 517. That is a,
Wait,
yeah, that is a lot of writing.
wait, for real?
Yeah,
He has 500 books?
517.
How do you write 517 books?
You really enjoy your craft. That would be my
Oh,
guess. Yeah.
sorry, that just blew me away. Like, all right, I'm ready to do fun facts. So I think you just dropped the first fun fact. Okay. Yeah, we got a tagline of the stories are alive.
Absolutely. We got a 6.3 on IMDb.
Let's go. We got oh my God, what do we got? Oh yeah, I think you already wrote. I wrote about the R.l.stein cameo, but you said that I wrote the inspiration from Hannah actually came from the book The Ghost Next Door, and that was about the neighbor that has a ghost.
Do you know who was originally thought of for the role of Hannah? And I'm glad. I mean, I do enjoy her in acting, especially in The Babysitter. But I am glad Bella Thorne did
Okay.
not get this part.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say is thank God. I did.
I feel like the lady who played Hannah absolutely
Yeah, she was
annihilated
it.
the role.
Yeah, she was an actual good actress. Um, what do we got here? This was supposed to already be made way back, even in like the 90s, like even like 1998, but it was just delayed. Different people lost rights to it, different companies and everything. So it got a long time before they actually finally made it happen.
All right. Did you know Tim Burton was originally set to produce this film in 1998?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, that's what I mean. They had
Yeah.
so many different people were attached to this because it failed so many times. Like I said, it is very, very weird.
I feel like if we could mix R.l. Stein and Tim Burton's creative minds together,
Yeah.
we would have gotten a completely different movie than what we got for this.
Oh God, it wouldn't even been close at all. It
Yeah,
would have been some
two
really
completely
weird
different. I
Tim.
mean, I now that I know Tim Burton was like in the works for that, I kind of want a Goosebumps to be, done by Tim Burton. I mean, I love Tim Burton.
Yeah, yeah, you're a big fan. His stuff's weird. I'm just not. I don't know. Not it
You
doesn't
just
hit.
don't like singing, so it's
It
fine.
doesn't hit for me, but he's definitely amazing and creative. I think that's all I got for fun facts
All
because
right.
I had a few you already said.
Did you know George A. Romero wrote a script for a film adaptation of the first original Goosebumps book, Welcome to Dead House? The house
Yeah, I
also
read
would
that
have
too. That's
been possessed
cool.
by Foster DeVries. I'm murdering that last name. DeVries, maybe? Who's
Hmm.
responsible for the chemical leak that turns everyone into Dark Falls into zombies. He would have then brought his workers back to life as undead slaves who would give him like humans so he can turn them into new residents of Dark Falls. That sounds right up George A's wheelhouse.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Creepy as shit. And then my last fun fact, and this one's just for you, Justin.
Okay, what do you got?
The werewolf has a tattoo of a heart on his arm with the word mom written in
That's amazing. I love that so much. What a great werewolf.
it.
What a great
Hell yeah.
werewolf.
All right, Hack Stab Slash. I'm your boy Hacky. This dude right here.
Just Justin.
Have the best day ever.
Let's go.